Hi, my name is Shangrila Rendon, aka Feisty Fox. You may have heard about my Guinness World Record as the fastest female to finish 5 Ironman in 5 consecutive days. My friends may have tagged me in Facebook or introduced me during parties with that title. But I'm actually not here to talk about that. Rather, I want to share to you how everything actually started. I'm a little bit uncomfortable actually sharing about this because I haven't really talked about this to a lot of people. But I'm just gonna do it anyways because I know and I think it could actually help a lot of people. I was born in the Philippines. Just like other Filipino kids, my parents expected me to finish college. And so I did. I finished my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, and I also did my master's degree in engineering. On top of that, I also had a lot of extra co-curricular activities, a lot of them. I did compete in pageant, I was modeling, I did try to enter to Navy Reserves. I was also under a Masters of Fine Arts program for a few semesters. I also went to Le Cordon Bleu for culinary for some months and also was working as a cook in some prestigious restaurants. I also founded a non-profit organization, and lastly, I was also managing 4 other real estate properties as an investment outside California. So many of them. I know my friends or my family couldn't keep up with what I was doing. They thought I was so successful, I was busy. But, if one person just asked me, "Are you happy, Shangrila?" Or, "Who are you really, Shangrila?" As sad as it is, unfortunately, I wasn't happy. I actually didn't know me. How did that happen? Started back at 5 years old. I actually already lost me. My innocence shattered. I was actually sexually abused from 5 years old until 19 years old. I was in suicidal at 17 years old. And I thought, once I come here in the United States, change of environment, I'm gonna be better. No, I wasn't. Well, I had a little break when I had my ex-boyfriend then. It was 4.5 years, there was no abuse. Then at 24 years old, everything just came back at me. It was pretty bad. I was sexually assaulted by a stranger. I woke up, in my car, and I didn't expect that it happened again. I was sexually assaulted, and I was wondering, why me again? Of all people, how can I just get rid of the abuse in my life? And I was so angry. I was mad. You could see literally in my eyes. I was angry to the world. I was angry at my family, my parents. I was blaming everyone, even myself. I was ashamed, confused, just, I was lost. I was a living dead. And, but life had to go on. And those times, I was still doing my extra co-curricular activities. I was still doing my master's. But honestly, behind, when everyone's not looking, I go to my eating disorders. I was going to eating disorders, and I didn't even know that I had eating disorder back then. Till later on, I was anorexic. Then I was bulimic, and then I started drinking every day, every night. I still go to work. I was a good engineer, but when I came home, I was a bad engineer. I was messed up. I was endangering my life. Until I found running, triathlon. Oh, that actually gave light. I was so happy. Suddenly I started feeling alive. And but the thing about triathlon, I actually did not know how to swim. Yeah, I was scared of water, and I actually wanted to just be, in the side of the pool wherein I could touch the ground. And, but I still wanted to make it happen. I wanted to be called triathlete. Oh, and the other part, I did not own a bike. I had no bike, and I did not know how to clip or unclip. But again, I really want to make it happen. I was so committed to make an investment to myself. And then so I hired a swim coach, and this swim coach actually taught me very well. It was pretty cool. And I started learning how to swim until when I finished my master's degree, and while I was working full time, I told myself, why am I still alive? After all that I've been through, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, had severe depression, I was alcoholic, I had eating disorder, I was abused. Just so many different things. I also had some, difficulty understanding my sexuality, but then I was still alive. And that's when I thought, I think I have a purpose, and I would like to tell my story to the world. I was also tired of being just an average person, an average athlete. And that's when I actually found my triathlon coach. And I was so pumped up when he accepted me as his athlete. He was actually a world record holder himself. And I was thinking about it, and I said, if I could just learn every single thing that he knows, then maybe I can be a world record holder too, maybe. So I actually took in everything that he told me. I had also a sports nutritionist. I recorded my nutrition, I track it, I even have a spreadsheet. I recorded my carbs, my calories, my potassium, sodium, electrolyte, protein, everything. I was getting my weight before and after workout. I was practicing right nutrition, resting, just proper recovery. And I wasn't, actually I wanted not to be just a good athlete. I told myself, well, why not hire a life coach or an accountability coach? Because I wanted to be the best. I want my life to be the best. We only have one life. And then so I partnered up with these two coaches, really, really good coaches, and my sports nutritionist. And I read a lot of books, really just take everything. I was hungry. I wanted to reach my dream. I wanted to reach my potential. I was tired of being average. I want to be somewhere up there, because if other people can do it, why can't I? I have all the resources, and I was very motivated. And then, until it finally clicked in. That happened 2014. I had this goal, and suddenly 2015, bam! That's when I actually made a world record hold. I became a world record holder. I didn't even plan for it. I was so happy. Wow. I could not even believe it. It was just early last year, my Guinness World Record actually got approved. And now I feel so happy that I actually now have a voice to speak to people, to be able to touch people's hearts, to inspire the world that even though, no matter how horrible your past was, or how unmotivated you were, or how messed up your life was in the past, you too can make a change. You too can make a difference and make the best of your life. Again, you only have one. Find your happiness, find your passion. That's all you need to do. And I hope if you like this video, or you benefit from it, motivated you, or it inspires you, or if you know anyone that you think could benefit from it, please like or share this video. I really appreciate your time, and thanks again.